check, check. All right, let's do this. Yo, 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 welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, Why Not, greatest crypto rapper of all time. And we are locked in the trenches, another day, another dollar. What is up? What is up? Hello, hello. Pleasure to have you guys. We're talking all things cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, decentralized finance, cryptographic encryption. We're talking about Bitcoin, we're talking about altcoins, we're talking about meme coins and everything in between coins. It's a pleasure to have you guys. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Solana, you name it, we got it. We're going to take a look around, jump into the trenches, try and find the hottest and freshest plays. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys. Slow and steady wins the race, and it's a marathon, not a race. Another day, another dollar out here in crypto land. We've got Tron, Dogecoin, Cardano, Hyperliquid, Monero, Canton, Stellar, Litecoin, Hedera, Sui, Zcash, Shiba, Kronos, World Liberty Financial, Polkadot, Pi, Aster, Pepe, and so much more. What is up, everybody? Show some love. Tap that screen. Drop a message in the chat. Let's get these viewership numbers up and let's get started. Without further ado, I will connect. Log into the terminal. It went wonderfully. A tremendous amount of fun. So yesterday on the stream, you guys saw two projects that we highlighted, but those were not the only people who were at this meetup. There was actually 5 of us total. 2 other guys were there, but they're not doxed, so their identity is not public in the space, and because of that they didn't want to show on camera and they didn't want to say anything with their voice. But those guys are building another project called Pump One, and it's a phone, literal hardware cell phone, almost like the Solana Seeker, but it's being built in partnership with Pump Fun, and it's a phone that's entirely geared towards trading. It has its own custom OS to make trading as fast as possible, as intuitive as impossible, and it's baked directly into the hardware of the phone itself. So those guys were there. They're building this new hardware. And then they've also, everyone that was there has a long legacy in the industry. They've had their hands in a lot of successful projects and been responsible for a lot of really epic moments in crypto history. So yeah, it's always great to get together with crypto people. We were all just hanging out together in Salt Lake City at Mountain DAO, but to be able to reconvene in Southern California and enjoy a little bit better weather, a little bit better food, a little bit better, it was a good time. Can't complain. So yeah, we're back to the regularly scheduled program. I was very busy yesterday, so I didn't have a chance to stream yesterday. Then playing catch up today, didn't have a chance to stream earlier today, but we are back and badder than ever. Let's take a look around the trenches and see if there's anything worth investing in. This right here is Pepe, $122,000 market cap, classic narrative that you guys can all recognize. Bonded about 40 minutes ago. Pretty much went down straight to zero. I mean, it was floating around 5,000 market cap at the low end here. Then suddenly in one wick, one candle, this thing actually explodes. Pretty interesting. Yeah, it started the run up actually this morning. And then from there just kept moving, and then boom. Strange. Let's keep looking around. Love the jersey. Thanks, bro. We're rocking it. Another day, another dollar. Bro, there are so many dupes of your accounts following me. Yeah, sorry, man. There's a lot of people trying to capitalize on my hype. You know, it's the same problem that Eminem had back in the day. This is just something that comes with being the greatest in any industry, in any medium, in any discipline. If you're the greatest at something, people are obviously going to try and copy. They don't realize that being the greatest at something means being yourself. Being the greatest at something means doing something that nobody else is doing. They think that you can be the greatest by copying the greatest, but that's just not how it works. Unfortunate. This thing topped out at 200,000, recently bottomed out at 137. It's kind of chopping over here, but yeah, it's kind of collapsing right now. It's called Space. Anyone have any ideas? This is connected to a viral trend where they have this building, their home, and there's a little small cubby in their home, pretty much for no reason, and it's just there. And so they're asking, what can we do with this space? How can we take advantage of this in a way that actually makes sense? I'm not gonna lie, chat. You know what I would do if I had this little cubby right here? I would put a fish tank in there. I would definitely put a fish tank in there. That seems like a pretty good way to use the space. It's either that or you put like a dog bed. Get your dog laying down there. Or if you got kids, you can make like a little reading nook or something. But it's not a lot of space, so I'd just put a fish tank in there. Let's keep looking around. A lot of new pairs. None of them really moving. I'm kind of haven't been paying attention to the market in the past 48 hours, so I couldn't tell you what the most exciting plays are right now. I think a lot of the heavy hitters, a lot of the major runners that have been moving recently are kind of down in the dumps. Has there been any coin rising up to sort of take the banner and become the next big thing? Let's see, here's a coin called Siri, 450,000 market cap. This coin migrated 9 hours ago, topped out at $1 million market cap. That's pretty impressive. Always good to see $1 million runner in a single day. Now it's starting to collapse pretty hard. It's a bit of a dangerous spot on the chart, but that was a nice little move right there. Can I suggest tomorrow's stocks? Jesus, with full respect, this is a cryptocurrency stream. We talk about meme coins. Do I look like I'm over the age of 45? I don't do stocks, bro. Let's keep looking around. No offense to the people that are over the age of 45 in my chat. Miracle D. What on God's beautiful green planet are you talking about? Miracle D? That's what they used to call me back in college. Let's pull this up. Miracle D. Topped out at $360,000 market cap. A lot of volume on this. Slow and steady wins the race on the chart. It looks fine. Let's do a 1 minute candle. Yeah, it looks fine. CIA has been hiding the cure for cancer. You guys are serious? You mean to tell me that this whole time we've been hiding the cure for cancer, and that the cure for cancer is called Miracle D?
This is a crypto.
Of all the things to name it, they're gonna call it Miracle D? What kind of diddy ass shit is that? I gotta level with you, full respect, you know. I wouldn't even take that shit. Me personally, I just don't swing that way. You wouldn't see me taking a Miracle D, even if it was gonna cure cancer. Look at this right here, 27,000 market cap and climbing. A little bit of volume on this. About to hit that migration. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. A Miracle D. It's crazy, man. Scientists just name that shit anything. Why didn't they name it Good Pussy? They could have named it Good Pussy. You'd take that every day. No problem. Miracle D? Are you serious? Come on, man. Yeah. Shout out to Sean, by the way. Shout out to Bedrock. Bedrock in the house. Let's go look at Bedrock. Call me Mr. Flintstone. I could make you Bedrock. I think it's up. I think it's up from when we were looking at it last time. if I'm not wrong. I think it was like 130 or something when we had him on the stream the other day. Maybe even lower. Yeah, it's up. And this little spike was pretty clean too, right up to 230K. Yeah, it was around 110, 120 when we saw it last. Now it's at 140. Nice little upward trend right there. The spike was from the expose video. Nice, well done. Bedrock hit like 700K at one time. Yeah. Hey, good to see you, Fluffy. How you doing? How's New York, bro?
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Is it cold? It's got to be pretty fine temperature, right? It's not as cold as it was in Denver, right? Oh, you're back in LA already? Oh, nice, nice. The guy got fired from Gemini? No way. The article that you posted got him fired from Gemini? Chat, that's crazy. Imagine being effectively set. You have a job at one of the top tier exchanges in the industry. I use Gemini. And this is a competitive company. A company that recently laid off a quarter of their staff just earlier this year. So you know they're looking for blood. They're looking for people to trip up. And they're looking to fire people. And then you go as a third party on your own volition to go and help another project. And then you end up scamming that project. What do you think is going to happen? Sean is a real G for that. So this guy, he was one of the devs at Bedrock. He worked for Gemini, super trusted in the space. He ends up making some malicious moves, screwing over the team, screwing over the project. And then Sean is like, yo, Gemini, tier 1 exchange. You got an employee that's scamming in the trenches. What are you going to do about that? He lost his job. He lost his job at a tier 1 exchange. No more health insurance. No more 6-figure salary. No more resume. No more letter of recommendation. You are cooked, bro. Blackballed in the industry. That is crazy, man. And for what? A couple dozen Solana? You're going to throw your whole future away for a couple dozen Solana? That guy is dumb as a fucking rock. That's all I got to say. That guy is dumb as a fucking rock. I honestly can't believe it. Hey, it's good to see you, Vinny. I wish I had a job at Gemini. Sometimes I look at Gemini's TikTok page and I'm like, I could do better than that. You best believe if I had a job at Gemini, I wouldn't be fucking publicly scamming dozens of Solana. That shit is ridiculous, honestly. People are so short-sighted. I understand. It's the bear run. Brother, you have a job. Like, Big Kahuna says that's the one he got caught with. What else did he do? That's real, bro. That's real. This happened to be the one that thankfully Sean was able to identify it. Thankfully Sean was able to take the initiative to expose it. But how many other times did he get away with something like this? People that are less technical, less perceptive. They could have been fooled the whole time. This guy is a scumbag, honestly. He used to work for Jack Duvall? Chat! Chat! No way! That's crazy. Well, now it makes a little more sense. No, but that's really crazy, honestly. It didn't want to cause drama, so didn't include it in the video. Yeah, for sure. Don't want to stir the pot with the big duve. Who are we talking about? We're talking about someone who was on the development team of Bedrock, who actually ended up being a scumbag and a scammer, who stole dozens of Solana from that project. And Sean found out, and Sean reported him. This is a guy who was well respected in the industry. This is a guy who was connected to major, motion on chain. He worked for Jack Duvall. He worked for Gemini. He worked for a lot of these things, and he was here on this project scamming. Isn't that crazy? With his public identity, I mean, like, he wasn't public necessarily on the project, but he was doxxed to shown, and that's what counts. And yeah, it's crazy. The guy threw his whole future away for a couple dozen Solana. That's why I'm getting off crypto and moving to Canada. Why the fuck would you ever move to Canada? That's like drinking a bottle of hot sauce. That's like going to the firing range and just pointing the gun right at your foot and blowing it off. Blowing off your pinky toe. Why would you ever want to live in the frozen north? That doesn't make any sense. Might as well just move to the UK. UK's even worse, honestly. Cheers, Sean. Keep building. Keep up the good work. Canada and the UK are some of the worst countries to live in if you do cryptocurrency. I've been hearing some horror stories about the UK. I've been talking to Visions DeFi. You have to copy and paste a message fucking 400 times in my chat when you have 0 followers, 0 following, and you don't even follow me? You think you have a right to copy paste the same question 100 times in the chat? Visions DeFi. You look like the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. Reply? I don't even reply to your grandmother's texts anymore, bro. Why the fuck would I reply to you? Get your dumb bitch ass out of my stream, bro. Go fuck yourself, man. Come on. Man, that is crazy. That's crazy, honestly. The guy's dumb as a fucking rock. Let's keep looking around.
This is a crypto rap.
Yeah, I already blocked him.
Relax,
Relax, motherfucker. You can't even spell relax. R-E-L-A-X. Full respect, bro. I understand that English is not your first language, but if you're gonna tell me to relax, at least spell it right, you stupid bitch. Let's keep looking. Hey, good to see you all day. All day. Yeah, so anyways, as I was saying, I've heard some real big horror stories about the United Kingdom when it comes to cryptocurrency. United Kingdom has a real problem with wrench attacks. I made a video just the other day about how a crypto industry legend was robbed of $24 million at axe point in his own home. Armed thugs with axes broke into his home in the United Kingdom and they stole $24 million from him. I was talking to a friend of mine who's from the UK and involved in the crypto industry. He told me that of all of his friends in crypto, he's been in the game for a long time and knows a lot of big guys. Of all of his friends in crypto, over 7 of them have been robbed in high-profile wrench attacks where their crypto is stolen. He says the biggest disadvantage of the United Kingdom when it comes to crypto is that the criminals know about crypto. They know where wallets are, they know on-chain activity, they launder money through crypto, and they know how to threaten you in order to take your passes. User 872 says, "Are you with Iran or America?" Motherfucker, is this the Super Bowl? Am I with them or them? What is this? Are you serious? Travis says, "Yo, why not? Did you see Soul Snatcher rugged and blame somebody else?" Soul Snatcher rugged? No. No. Oh my god, chat. Wow. I am so surprised right now. I'm shocked. Next you're gonna tell me that all K's coin's gonna rug. Are you serious? No, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. No, that just doesn't make any sense. And that's full respect. I like these guys, but I lost almost 2,500 on Axiom's Solana base. The dev sucks, man. Are you talking about a single project or? Good to see you, 8Believe. You have his Coinbase tracked? So this guy rug pulled a project with his name and face public, and he live streams, and then he withdrew it to a hot wallet. He withdrew it to an exchange. That's like, if you're gonna rug a project, please at least wash your money through Monero. Like, if you just take rug money and put it straight to your Coinbase, there's gonna be consequences, like legal consequences, and they'll shut your account down. So yeah, I don't know. Not a smart move. Hey, brother from my another mother. Hey, Bramsey from my granny's panties. It's good to see you, bro. Yeah, it's me, Mr. Beast. Welcome to the stream. He got his address leaked by his team. That's pretty crazy. Masked gambler calling the cops and getting the authority involved. Masked gambler, the same motherfucker that's been in my chat. Same motherfucker's been in my chat talking about, that's never gonna rug. I promise. That's never gonna rug. Same motherfucker I told him, bro, be careful. I told him that we don't really have the best track record here on TikTok for launching coins. Dot says, is the FOMO app good? Honestly, it's alright. Apparently he used the funds from him and his wife's savings account to start it without telling her, and then he lost 15,000 out of his life savings, and then now his wife is going to divorce him. That has nothing to do with the rug pull, right? That has nothing to do. That was his bad. That was that. Come on, bro. Like, you didn't even tell your wife, and you took $15,000 and you put it into a Solana meme coin, like your life savings. I'd probably divorce him too. I like Solana. That's just stupid. That has nothing to do with the market. So Rister is the coin that rugged? Let's go pull it up. What's your opinion on Lucky Coin? Cody, we have just spent the past 15 minutes talking about how these TikTok coins are getting hard rugged and people are losing their life savings and their wives are getting robbed on chain. And then you want to come and ask me about another TikTok live coin. Cody, what do you think? What do you think? These motherfuckers are on live every single day telling you, buy my coin, this is the next big thing, I'm never gonna sell, this thing's gonna go to 1 million, blah 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 blah. Bro, these guys are lying to your fucking face and they're robbing you. Every single time. Every single time. Leaked his house address and work address? Jesus Christ. When did this happen? On like a live stream? That's a hard rug right there. Oh no! The holiday coin with Risen, it went to 0! This is so unusual! I've never seen this before! I didn't see this with Risentine, or Rismadon, or Rismus, or Rister, or Rizoween, or Riz... Come on, bro! Riz Giving? Doesn't ring a bell? Rizoween? Doesn't ring a bell. Risentine? Doesn't ring a bell. And then you guys went and bought Rister. What's next? Risen Luther King Day? What the fuck is this, chat? This, come on, bro. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. If you bought this shit, then good riddance. Good riddance. Your money. That's crazy. Yeah. Why not? Do you think Snatcher will go to prison after getting leaked and him sending all to his hot wallet? So Masked's best bet is to file a civil lawsuit. It's not a criminal case. It's going to be really hard to make a criminal case out of this. But if he files a civil lawsuit alleging fraud that made him lose his money, then he could potentially, if he wins the case, get the kid to have to owe him money. That's kind of like I think the best feasible outcome for Masked. But it's not gonna get his wife back. Like that was all him. I'm not gonna lie. It's good to see you, OG Dragon. If he thinks that suing a child that rug pulled a Solana meme coin will repair his marriage, then he missed the point of why she was upset in the first place. I'm not gonna lie.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Oh, you're talking about Snatcher, not Masked. Snatcher has a wife? Isn't he really young? I thought that guy was like 19. Am I tripping?
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
I honestly have such a hard time keeping track of all of these TikTok rug pullers because I don't really pay much attention to them at all. Okay, so Snatcher took his wife's money, not Masked. But then Snatcher rugged the coin. So that means that he got the money back, right? So then his wife can't be mad. Booger? That's right. Look. I can escape my 9 to 5 through your classes? Yeah. I mean, you can escape it through yourself, and then my classes might be able to help. Yes, but he got his house leaked, parents' name leaked, work leaked, and number by Masked. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, the challenge there is that what Masked did is also kind of wrong. I don't know if it's illegal. I guess it depends on where he lives. But it's at least wrong. And it's at least a violation of TikTok terms of service. What do you think about Black Whale? I put 2.7 Sol on there. Mr. G, the last time that the white whale was relevant was January 10th. January 10th. Today is March 9th. That means that coin, that narrative has not been relevant for the past 3 months. Why would you buy a coin that has not been relevant for 3 months? Crypto is an attention economy. People buy coins based on the speculation that other people will want to buy it, right? That just doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. Him getting leaked is nothing compared to the money he stole from. Well, you know who they need to get? They need to get that motherfucker who's running that Great White Shark coin. Bro has pointless information in his head. That information makes money. What's pointless about that? What's your day job? What's your 9 to 5? Do you work HVAC or something? Would you consider it useful information to know what kind of pipe connects to what kind of conduit and what kind of screw to screw in the ceiling? Like, come on, bro. You got plenty of pointless information in your head. Why not? Aren't you friends with that rugger Snatcher? Hell nah, bro. Friends? I've like had maybe half a conversation with that guy, pretty much only in this chat. I'm not friends with a lot of people on TikTok. All of my friends in the industry are people that I meet in real life. People at conferences and shit. People like you saw on my stream yesterday. Those are my friends. These people on TikTok, they're not even my coworkers. Shout out to Doc. Welcome to the party. This thing topped out at 400,000 market cap, fell down, retraced to 193, and now climbing up to 300. Where's the moguls? They're right here, bro. They're always right here, but I just don't wear that shit anymore. This is a crypto rap exclusive. Is that era over? It's been over for a long time, bro. I haven't worn the glasses on stream since like December. What happened was I went to Abu Dhabi and I forgot my glasses. I just didn't pack them. And because I didn't have them and I was out in Abu Dhabi, I was like, shit, I guess I have no choice. I have to still make content. I have to still stream. So let me just do it without the glasses. And because I was going to Abu Dhabi anyways, now I'm a co-founder of a well-respected project and people are meeting me and my name is out there and it just started to make sense for me not to wear the glasses anymore. And then I asked you guys, I kind of polled you on the stream, glasses or no glasses, and a lot of you guys, you say that I'm more trustworthy without the glasses. And, you know, being trustworthy is obviously something I value. So, look at this candle on Nubcat. Bottomed out at 2.5 mil, wicked up to 4 mil. Really impressive growth here. I like what I see. So far, so great. Billy. Can you maybe explain a little about the pump fund refund or cashback option, or is that just BS? It's not BS, it's a real thing. And a decent amount of coins launch with cashback mechanic enabled. Right now there's not too many. There's only one in this whole lineup of maybe 20 coins or whatever. But what it does is it basically gives traders cashback. The creator rewards get paid out to people that are trading the token, but it's based on your volume. It's based on your frequency of trading. It's not based on you sitting and holding a coin. That's like what Bedrock is. It's based on how many times you buy and sell a coin. So really, who does it reward? It rewards multi-wallet bundlers. It rewards volume bots. It rewards people that are doing nefarious things on chain, as long as it drums up volume, right? But it does reward them. They get paid in Solana dividends every time they make a trade. And that's basically the contrast that you make. It's in lieu of the creator themselves receiving the rewards. The creators aren't earning anything on here. Like, look at this coin, for example. It's called Nemo Claw, and it's a cashback coin. Nemo Claw, the cashback coin, has 169 in global fees paid. If this was a usual standard pump fund token, that means the dev would have earned 169 Solana. Not bad. But because it's a cashback coin, that means the people that traded the coin earned 169 Solana. Which is a lot of money. But considering the fact that there's over 1,200 holders, it ends up being negligible. Can you look at Rent AI? Sure. Which one are you talking about? Is it the one on the top? The radium pool? Oh, it's the other one? Okay. Moggles like legendary skin. Yeah, that's like the crypto rap final evolution. Crypto rap final evolution is moggles with pudgy penguins with Burberry jacket, like the Why Not picture. That chart looks terrible, by the way.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
This is my final form. The double moggles with pudgy penguins and Burberry jacket. What's the difference between Pump Fun tokens and all the other ones, like Radium or Bonk or Meteora or Bags or Boop or etc. etc.? They're just different launch pads. They're just different places to make your tokens. Pump Fun is different in that it's the most popular. Pump Fun has the most mind share, the most volume, and the most interactions. Philippe says, new here. You ever heard of a coin called No Ruggies? Thoughts? Philippe, have you ever heard of a boat called the Titanic? It's a pretty famous boat. It was called the Titanic. And they said that the Titanic was unsinkable. Unsinkable. That it would never sink. Do you know what happened to that boat called the Titanic? That was unsinkable? Well, it sank. So they made a coin called No Ruggies, as in a coin that will never rug. What do you think, just out of curiosity, what do you think would happen to a coin called No Ruggies that says they will never rug? It's a little bit like the Titanic. I got a level with you, Chief. With full respect, because you're new here, and I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. That shit is a fucking rug. Look, space is now up to 250,000. We've been watching this. It was one of the first coins we looked at on stream down here around 100K. Climbing up a little bit. Pretty impressive motion on the chart. Why do some coins start as a high market cap like 400K? I'm not sure what coin you're talking about. That's highly unusual. If you see a coin that's starting at $500,000 market cap in their first candle, guaranteed that's just a rug or a honeypot or a scam or artificial in some way, shape, or form. It's not authentic. There are no... I mean, there's not no, but there are very few authentic coins that start with a market cap over 100,000 market cap. Check global fees paid. Yes, check global fees paid. Odds are, if you're looking at a coin that's over $500,000 market cap at launch, global fees paid are going to be like 3 Solana. And it should be more like 300 Solana. But that's just... it's just not how it is. Let's keep looking.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Hey, Philippe. What's your name? Or that was your name, right? Feet pick. What was it? Philippe. Are you still here, bro? You came here. You asked me about No Ruggies. I broke it down for you. You didn't even say anything, bro. What do you think about what I said? Have you seen their website? Brother, have you seen their insider bundler sells on the chart? Brother, have you seen their bubble maps? Look at this shit. Let me just spell it out to you and catch these motherfuckers in 4K on camera. This coin is 90,000 market cap. Coin used to be damn near $1 million. Where did all the money go? Huh? It's a real question I have. Where did all the money go? Usually, if a coin goes down like that, it's a rug. Now let's jump in here. I guess it's actually at 211K. Let's jump in here and show you some numbers. These numbers will shock you. First, let me just draw some lines on this chart right here. Philippe. Look at this candle. 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 It's a lot of big, deep red cells on this chart, right? A A lot of big, deep red cells on this chart. Look at this candle, right? Now, what I want you to pay a lot of attention to, let's just really quick check the bubble maps. I can't remember if this is one of the coins where the bubble maps is really bad or not. Loading. This looks like a constellation, bro. These wallets are all sending each other supply, which is unusual. Look at this wallet, for example. Why would you send from one wallet to another 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 wallet? Why would anybody that's a legitimate trader send a coin between 6 different wallets? Isn't that strange? But the biggest thing that I want you to see here is actually the top traders. The top traders. Because this is just sad. Look at this. Usually you have to buy a token to have a token, right? Like if you profit off of a token, usually you bought it, right? But what you see here in the top holders, top traders of No Ruggies, they didn't buy it. They didn't buy a single token. This is the bought column. This shows you how much they bought. Number one trader bought $0 worth, but somehow sold $5,000 worth. 12 million tokens out of nowhere. This person didn't buy a single token, but somehow they sold $3,600. We're up to almost $10,000 pulled out of the chart from people that never even bought. The fourth, 2,600. Another one. 0 bought, 2,000 sold. 0 bought, 1,500 sold. 0 bought, 1,000 sold. 0 bought, 1,000 sold. 0 bought, 900 sold. 0 bought, 900 sold. And I'm not even looking at these ones. These ones, they're not much better. I mean, to buy $500 and realize 3.7K is pretty interesting. But what I want you to see on Axiom is that these are not strangers. These are not random market participants. If you go and look on Axiom, all of these wallets are marked as insiders. If you go here and you look at the top traders, literally every single wallet, wallets 1 through 9 in the top traders are all insiders. That means they're all connected to the developer of the project. Number 11, an insider. Number 12, an insider. Number 13, an insider. 16, 17, 18, insiders. 21, 22, insiders. 25, 26, insiders. So 1 through 9, you got 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22. That means over 18 of the top 25 wallets on here are insiders. Isn't that crazy? This is a project called No Ruggies. This is a project where they told you that they would never rug, where they told you that they would never sell, where they told you the purpose of the project was to create a safe coin and a safe launchpad environment for you to launch your coins. These motherfuckers sold tens of thousands of dollars on insider wallets, and you trust them to make a safe trading environment? Come on, man. It's the Titanic. Elliot says, why not? Did you see Soul Snatcher rugged and got his entire info leaked? Yeah, someone was telling me about it earlier. It's pretty funny. Are you a soccer fan? A little bit. I'm not like a maniac like a lot of soccer fans. Do I think he deserved his info leak? Nope. I never believe in doxing people, honestly. It's just, you gotta understand, I come from a time in crypto where that was relatively common. Even after straight rugging. Yeah, that's between you and the police, right? That's between you and a court of law. He committed a crime. That doesn't mean that you have to blast his face and address and his parents' phone number all over the internet. Like, that is two different things. That's a crime too. Like, I mean, and if it's not a crime, I mean, depending on your jurisdiction, it's a crime. But in other places, it's at least against the TikTok terms of service, right? It's an important lesson. It's an important lesson for all parties involved, I think. But you know what? He's not even the worst of the bunch. Like, that Charmy guy is the worst.
This is a crypto
in my
rap
opinion.
exclusive.
Is Machi Big Brother innocent? Depends on what you mean by innocent. Is he innocent from allegedly embezzling hundreds of millions of dollars out of multiple projects that he launched and somehow all went to zero and had misappropriated funds? Maybe. Is he innocent from full stack dumping over 2,000 NFTs at the same time within a 2-day period back in 2021, effectively killing the NFT bull run? Maybe. Is he innocent from losing $74 million in leverage trading in the past 6 months? No, that one he's guilty of. I still fuck with bro though. He's a rapper. I'm a rapper. We have that in common. I appreciate the hustle. Fraud? That's the magic word. That's the magic word. Top 5 words that TikTok crypto streamers hate to hear. Fraud. Do I like Lil Bubbles raps? I've never heard of Lil Bubbles. That doesn't sound like a rapper. That sounds like a fucking kids show. The market is so dead right now. He's a crypto rapper? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I never heard of him. Unk is tired. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was up till 5 a.m. last night. After the stream that you guys saw, me and the homies, we went out and we were up till 5 a.m. Can you check introvert? Let's go check it. Introvert. Oh, this looks terrible, honestly. The chart looked terrible when it launched, and then it mooned, and then now it looks the same as it did when it launched. They're just washing money on this. Welcome to the farm zone. Chat, whatever you do, do not DM that guy in the chat. He doesn't even look good in his suit. Let's keep looking around. Can you check Machi? So, this guy loses $74 million in leverage trading that was effectively gambling. And the bright idea that the market has is we need to make a coin and give him more money so he can keep gambling and keep losing millions of dollars. No, that's not a good idea. This should not be a coin made to make his portfolio for leverage trading bigger. This should be a coin to get that guy into rehab. That guy needs to go to rehab. He has a problem. It's a problem when you lose $74 million in 6 months on gambling. Why the fuck are you guys trying to give him more money to gamble with? What is that about? It's like making a coin called Let's Save the Homeless, and all the proceeds of the coin goes to buying fentanyl. Are you serious? That shit just doesn't make any sense. Ryan says, can you check Leprechaun? Sorry, little bro. That coin fucking sucks. Why even leverage when you have $70 million? Sometimes it's never enough, right? Sometimes it's never enough. What's up with the Chinese symbol in your background? That shit is not Chinese, bro. Ni hao, fine shit. It's actually Serbian. But it's the logo of my company, Entropy. You see that pink spinning logo right there? That pink thing right there? That shit is not Chinese. It's 4 E's. Our company, it's kind of like a monogram, right? To me, it almost reminds me of like Tory Burch. You can kind of compare it to like the Gucci monogram, the double G, the Chanel, obviously, the double C, Louis Vuitton, the LV. This is ours, Entropy. It's our monogram for the company I co-founded. Yeah. No disrespect. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Oh, man. Shit's heavy. I'm a little disappointed in my viewership this stream, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. I expected more people to show up. We had 160 people on the stream yesterday. I missed you explaining the company. What was the summary? So basically, we are the only meme coin that you can you're the only meme coin that you can mine on Solana. We're the only Solana meme coin that you can mine with physical hardware. And so we're a culture project in the sense that we're a meme coin. That's why we have the statue. We have some good merch. My NFT that you see, like the NFT of my profile picture, it's from my project. But we also have physical hardware. It's this thing right here that you can use to mine the token. Look, I'll plug this shit in. Sits on your desk and gives you passive yield in the form of a Solana meme coin called Entropy. The tagline of our project is culture made mineable. They call us the Doge of DePIN. DePIN is decentralized physical infrastructure networks. What's the NFT collection called? It's called Entropy Acolytes. Entropy Acolytes. You can get it on Magic Eden. Magic Eden is getting rid of Ethereum NFTs and they're getting rid of Bitcoin NFTs, but they're getting rid of Polygon NFTs, but they are not getting rid of Solana NFTs. So Entropy Acolytes are here. And the floor has been super solid at 0.4 Solana, but there's actually one on the floor right now for 0.3, which is a really good deal. But yeah, these are the NFTs. I came up with an idea that devs can't sell till 1 million market cap. That's a great idea. What are the benefits of joining? You mean of getting the NFT? Well, you need the NFT in order to claim your yield on the mining rig. That's your right to claim. So you get the mining rig and then you connect it to the NFT, plug it into your wall, connect it to Wi-Fi, and then boom, you're earning passive yield in Entropy tokens. That's why the NFTs have a solid floor, because they're actually tokenomically integrated. Other than that, benefits of joining, you get to be a part of the community. It's probably the most robust NFT collection, NFT community related to DeepIn. So if you like decentralized physical infrastructure networks, like mining or like other hardware, you know, like Helium Mobile or Hive Mapper or these other popular DeepIn projects, then there's a lot of people in our community that are big in DeepIn, big in mining and all that stuff. Yeah. You know, what's cool is it's a mineable meme coin. So you're getting DeepIn, you're getting NFTs, you're getting DeFi, you're getting a little bit of everything. You're getting like the whole spectrum of what crypto has to offer technologically, all in one project. That's really cool. Has awesome lore, great universe, cool NFTs, fire merch, and new updates all the time.
This is a crypto rap
How do you get the
exclusive.
physical thing after buying the NFT? You go to justentropy.lol. Justentropy.lol. This is the website. Be extraordinary. Discover the Ashlar. That's the name of the device. Generate entropy, earn ENT. Right now in the Explorer, you can see we've sold a couple thousand units. So this is the global map of everyone that's mining. Every pink hexagon you see is a miner somewhere. No Diddy. Hey, Zadi, good to see you, bro. I was watching your stream earlier. I watched it in the morning when you were doing the art, and then I watched it a little bit later when you were whipping the rolls around.
This is
Yeah.
a crypto rap
You
exclusive.
got a real you got a real knack for it, bro. Everyone in the chat was saying that it was fake, but you could literally see you putting the lines on the shit while you were there. So they're full of shit, man. Yeah, that shit was fire, bro. There was one line that you put of this dark blue color and a small streak at the top right of the frame. You probably don't remember because you put so many things on, but I was like, oh yeah, that's dope. And then I like your videos recently too, where you're like, let's find out if this color is worth existing. And you just nuke the shit. This shit is funny, bro. All Day says, a question please. I have NFTs on my Trust Wallet. On my new phone, they don't show up anymore in my Trust Wallet. Why? I'm not sure why. That's a Trust Wallet issue. You know, look on chain. If you own it on chain, then it's fine. It's just a front end issue. But did you port over the same wallet? You did the same like private key and stuff? Izadi says check your settings on Trust Wallet. There, you might have it like disabled or something. Shout out to all my disabled people in the chat. Mr. Pebble says, no way Izadi's in here. What the fuck? Yes, Izadi's in here. The man, the myth, the legend, the homie. God level. You be chilling. Can't do much more than that. You keep it lit. You stay lit. But you're also chilling. It's the perfect balance. The duality of man. Chilling in the house. Shout out to Chill House. Stay lit. You don't have to get lit. You be lit. High on life. But are you sober, Izadi, or you got a drink, right? Or nah? Good to see you, Moonwolf. No drinks? Oh, word. Respect. You got that big old bar with all those handles in it, but it's not even for you. That's just for entertaining. That explains why there's so many bottles. You ain't even going through them. Man, market's weak today, I'm not gonna lie. Macro surged a little bit. We're up about, 3%. Leftovers from the parties, respect. Bro, wait, that reminds me. This is a little short notice. A week from today is Solana's birthday. Solana's 6th birthday is on the 16th. Birthday party? Solana birthday party? I was trying to see if I could plan something down here in Southern California. But if they pay you, that's real. Yeah, and you know what? They should. Like, I'm currently talking to someone who's connected to the foundation, and I was gonna see if I could get a little budget for this. We'll see. I don't see why not. Like, it helps them out at the end of the day. Good to see you, So. How old is Solana turning? Solana is turning 6 years old on the 16th. Solana is turning 6 years old. It's a good birthday. 6 years old, we should probably have it like Spider-Man themed or something. I'm drinking out of my Jupiter Stanley cup. Jupiter made this. What's good in the market? Nothing right now. How much was Solana at launch? Good question. What was the price of Solana? Let's see, during ICO. Solana's initial coin offering price was 22 cents per token during its CoinList launch auction in March 2020. The sale raised approximately 1.76 million, with earlier private and seed funding rounds having prices as low as 4 cents to as high as a quarter per token. Isn't that interesting? So 22 cents was sticker price for the public. 4 cents was for angel investors and VCs. They only raised $1.7 million. Think about that, chat. Solana now has a multi-billion-dollar market cap. Solana now has multiple coins running to hundreds of millions of dollars. Solana themselves could only raise 1.76 million when they first started. That's nothing. It's not even enough to pay the salary of their dev team. Isn't that crazy? Do you like Axiom over Padre? I use Axiom right now, but I'm currently in talks with the terminal team to see if I should switch over. I like gave them all my info and shit. I already know the guys, but I gave them my info and shit, and then now they're talking about it internally. So the ball's in their court. The question isn't whether or not I should be a terminal affiliate. That's already pretty much a yes. The question is, can I get a little something? But yeah. Xeris is trying to compete with Solana, triple consensus blockchain. Yeah, I gotta level with you, bro. A majority of the Xeris supply is held by a botanicals supplement company. That shit is not a blockchain. That shit is Herbalife. Let's keep looking around. Most of these coins are honeypots. Well, honeypot has a really specific definition in the trenches. In the trenches, a honeypot is a coin that that basically you can't sell. It goes up and up and up and up, and the chart looks really good because it's all green. Sometimes they'll have some artificial volume on there, so there's a little bit of selling going on, but it's not real sells. It's a coin that you can't sell, like literally, tokenomically disabled in the smart contract. So based on that definition, these coins aren't exactly honeypots. But you're right that these are coins that are going to run up and eventually collapse. But because they're on Pump Fund, they won't even be illiquid. I mean, that's another thing, right? Is on ETH, on Binance Smart Chain, you'll buy a coin and then they take away the liquidity. And with no liquidity, you can't swap the coin. Why are there so many honeypots on BNB? BNB's always had a problem with that. They've always had a problem with honeypots, always had a problem with like liquidity being taken out of coins. There's never been a launch pad. Iris says, hey man, I bought that coin you told me to buy yesterday, the 420 Shrimp Lover 69, and I got insta-rugged. Damn, bro. Thanks for the 20 bandos. I used that money to buy a new filter for my indoor shrimp farm. 420 Shrimp Lover 69. Well, unfortunately, that coin doesn't appear to exist. That's how hard we rug pulled it. We rug pulled it so hard that we deleted it off the face of the planet. I bought some Believe tokens, new. Can you see if it's safe? Believe is funny. I actually was thinking that I was going to do my TikTok about Believe later tonight. Not this Believe. This Believe is just a meme coin about a dog reaction image. Whatever. Kind of looks like ass, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to talk about Believe, which was made by Ben Pasternak. They raised hundreds of millions of dollars, and then they took the money and ran. It's kind of crazy. Ben Pasternak, he literally stole the money, pretty much. He took the money to raise for this project, hundreds of millions of dollars. He made a second one. So he launched the project once, hundreds of millions of dollars in volume. He made a ton of money. He literally deleted the project, like deleted it. Then he made a second one. He was like, this is Believe 2. This is bigger, better. This is awesome. More hundreds of millions of dollars. Then he deleted that one. He did it twice. Now, here's the funniest part of the story. His co-founder, a developer who worked on Believe, this multi-hundred-million-dollar rug pull that happened twice, that co-founder of a multi-million-dollar whatever rug pull, just today got hired by Solana. That guy who developed a project for hundreds of millions of dollars that they stole twice is now on the Solana blockchain official team. And people say that Solana has a reputation of scammers. It has a reputation of grifters, of scumbags. Well, what do you think we get when we literally hire the motherfucker that devved a platform that stole hundreds of millions of dollars and then disappeared? Like, they saw that his resume was, we launched a project that went to multi-hundred million and then we took the money and we ran. And they were like, you're in. Hired. That's a great resume. You are a perfect fit for Solana. That's what they said. That was crazy, man. I can't even make this shit up. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make a video about that later today. Just got announced today. And this is a real problem that they have at Solana. And it's like I'm gonna say my shit because it's truthful, but you know, I might get in trouble or people might be upset or I might lose opportunity for saying this stuff. But they uplift grifters and scammers all the time at the blockchain level. All the time. They are endorsing projects that end up going straight to zero. They're endorsing developers with histories of serial scamming. They're endorsing people that just steal. And then they worry and they wonder and they cry and bitch and moan. They're like, oh, Solana has this bad reputation. Everyone thinks we're a scammer. Motherfucker, you hire scammers. Motherfucker, you hire scammers. On your team, you hire scammers in your streams to promote your platforms. You hire scammers all up and down the board. You promote projects that rug. Not even on a micro level, on a macro level. Your biggest names in your industry don't even give a fuck about your blockchain. Have you like I don't even know how far I should go with this, but yeah. It's a shame, honestly. Everything that I'm saying is not coming from a place of salt. And again, it's all rumors, it's all speculation, it's all alleged. Everything I'm saying is coming from a place of I think we can do better. And I think we should strive to do better. And again, that's no slight, no fade, no shame on the guy that I'm talking about that when I originally started saying all this. Because I don't know if he had a role in the downfall of that project. I'm not even sure if the project that I'm thinking of is the project that he was actually involved in or if it was just a different project with the same name. But what I will say is I was a little disappointed to see that. I've never seen you buy a single coin. Good. Then I'm doing my job correctly. This is not a stream for you guys to copy trade me. You're rooting for Mexico? Well, I'm Mexican. Hey, it's good to see you, Cloak. I'm not gonna lie, you came at a bad time, bro. I was just about to end the stream. A little disappointed in my viewership, so I kind of want to come back later. All Gucci, respect. I fuck with you, Cloak. What % of rich people do you think are involved in scams or schemes? Probably like 99%. What do you mean? Like, you mean like globally? Like billionaires and shit? Multi-millionaires? 100-millionaires? Like all of them. What do you think they got all that money from? From hard work and determination? You think they got all that money from gainful employment? What the hell are you talking about, bro? They got it from eating babies, bro. Yeah, this thing went to $3 million. Pretty impressive. That took a turn. Brother, did you see the files? That was not a turn. That is a straight path right there. Let's see, this thing topped out at 130K. Still pushing. I feel like we looked at this pretty early, didn't we? What market cap was this when we first pulled this up on the stream? Miracle D doing numbers now? AVG, are you serious? You're in my chat getting excited about Miracle D? Pause. Rewind. Play. Double speed. Pause again. Rewind. Jarvis, enhance. Miracle D? You're in my chat right now, excited about Miracle D. What did you mean by that? What did you mean by that? Good Energy is doing good. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look at both the coins that we saw on stream yesterday. Good Energy, 150,000. Let's zoom out. Zoom out a little bit more. This is so crazy to me. Like, it's so crazy to me that my stream, literally my stream, caused this candle. My stream wicked this from 75,000 to 265,000. Isn't that crazy, chat? To me, that has me pretty baffled. Like, I got motion. I got motion. Hey, shout out to Allk. Cause you're homies with Austin too. Full respect, bro. I'm just glad to see him winning, bro. I'm really excited about this project. Like the product that he has and the infrastructure, that shit is dope. Crazy to see. It was a crossover episode, bro. I was just hanging out with him at his crib in Salt Lake City for the Mountain DAO, which is the Solana Developers Conference. Yeah, that's the homie. I'm telling you, okay, it's a small world out here, bro. Once you start hitting the circuit, you'll be knowing everybody. You know, there's only a couple hundred people that actually give a fuck about Solana. Then we got Tappy. Let's look at Tappy Coin. Tappy Coin at 36K. This was the other one we looked at on our stream yesterday. And again, you know, when we started our stream, this thing was all the way down here somewhere. I guess it was maybe around 15K market cap. I guess it was around 20K market cap. And then on my fucking stream, this wicked up to 100K. First time they broke 6 figures. Did a 5x or something. His boys, I met him through. The coolest dude I ever met, TBH. These dudes, River Sanders has car motion. Yeah, he was just showing me his McLaren. He was telling me all about that shit. He was showing me the McLarens, and he was like, yeah, that shit was my daily driver for a month. That shit is fire, bro. Honestly, that's super dope. How will these coins push to a higher market cap? Like, is it based on more people playing the game? Yeah, so like this one, for example, his plan is that he's going to introduce a bunch of updates that basically allow you to sort of, for lack of a better word, bet. There's like stakes, you know, it's like high stakes coins. You can play the game. They were fans of my music, how I met them in Salt Lake, actually. You got invited to a festival. Oh, that's fucking sick, dude. That's really sick. Hell yeah, bro. What kind of music you do? It's like electronic type shit? Dance type shit? House? Rap? Oh, fuck yeah, bro. Yeah. We gotta jump on a track, okay? Me and Austin, actually, we were freestyling out at Mountain DAO too. I'm not a good freestyler, but we were doing it. Your song Waking Up has 3 million streams. Oh, that's sick, dude. That's really cool. Major leagues. Well done, bro. Is it the same name? Like, is it under OK? Waking Up. Okay. That's sick, dude. I didn't notice about you. Fucking put this shit on. Man, get the fuck out of my way. Man, fucking SoundCloud is unusable. Can I get to it on Genius? I'll just have to pull it up on Spotify, I guess. Give me a second while I pull it up on the other tab. Fuck yeah, bro. Alright, we're doing it now. Waking up. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, that's big. That's no small feat. Couple million views. That's hard to do. Chat, this is an all K exclusive.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Thank you, Ralph. Thank you,
I'm
Ralph.
in a bad dream, ain't no waking up.
That's fire, bro.
And I ain't tripping what they mean, they be changing up.
Changing up.
Feel like I'm in a bad dream, ain't no waking up. And I ain't tripping what they mean, they be changing up. And if we ain't talking crazy, we gon' add them up. I keep keep on sending all the smoke and I ain't letting up. They say I'm wildin', no I am, and I don't give a fuck. And I know you really cap, you just be acting tough. My homie lied, that shit hurt, I don't know who to trust. I ain't never asked for much, just keep it above. I said I love you, how you lie, you know that shit ain't right. It sucks, I miss you, I got issues on these sleepless nights. Caught him lacking, he ain't jacking, he ain't trying to fight. And lately I just wanna off him, swear to God I might. Ain't just talking when I see him getting washed on sight. Do me dirt, won't catch me slipping, you gon' pay the price. I'm smoking backward after backward, higher than a kite. These tracks keep blowing up my phone, I'm trying to write. I called you bro, what you changed for? I smoke a blunt to ease my mind and help me brainstorm. Once they hear this, I'ma blow up like a claymore. I came up on a big ass sack, but I'ma chase more. And you don't know what I've been through. Ain't got a clue what I tend to. Never fold and I stay silent, but ain't shit new. See them hating, I ain't worried, we gon' catch through. Wet them up, feel like I'm in a bad dream, ain't no waking up. And I ain't tripping what they mean, they be changing up. And if we ain't talking crazy, we gon' wet them up. I keep on sending all the smoke and I ain't letting up. They say I'm wildin', no I am, and I don't give a fuck. And I know you really cap, you just be acting tough. My homie lied, that shit hurt, I don't know who to trust. I ain't never asked for much, just keep it above. I never wanted you to leave, cause that's too much to ask. I'm smoking slowing my life down, cause I've been living fast. Was trying to shine, he let me grind, so left her in the past. She pulling through, know what we do, then she out in a dash. They keep on saying, watch my back, been getting too much cash. The block was hot, oh shit, the cops, I gotta move the stash. We sipping lines, ain't feeling fine, feel like I'm about to crash. I'm doing time, if I get caught, I'm moving all this hash. How you do that, yeah, that shit cold. You ain't my brother, you a pussy and you been told. I stay alert, you see I'm always on my 10 toes. Got money stacked up by the 1,000, so it can't fold. You was like my brother, my day one. If you had a problem, I would be the one to say some. I'll catch him lacking, I'm just waiting till that day come. This got me fucked up, screaming how you change up. Feel like I'm in a bad dream, ain't no waking up. And I ain't tripping what they mean, they be changing up. And if we ain't talking crazy, we gon' wet them up. I keep on sending all the smoke and I ain't letting up. They say I'm wildin', no I am, and I don't give a fuck. And I know you really cap, you just be acting tough. My homie lied, that shit hurt, I don't know who to trust. I ain't never asked for much, just keep it above.
That is sick, bro. Really well done. I can see why it was so popular. Yeah, I mean, you brought it, like, the hook is crazy. The hook is really, really good. I mean, that shit is catchy as fuck. But you really brought energy to the verses. Like, they just didn't stop. You were just bar after bar after bar. Like, you really nailed it. At a time when most people are kind of, you know, shying away from doing, like, a full track. They'll just do some shit that's, like, a minute or whatever. You were laying verses that's longer than some people's songs. And it was fire, bro. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Well done. That's a good song. I'm gonna add that to the playlist. Yeah, you gotta leverage that a little bit more, bro. Like, I think that's a really, this is special talent, man. You gotta hit the circuit again. Cause I feel like this is something that like you spend a lot of time on here and people watch you and you got a reputation here now. I feel like that's something that people don't know about you, right? Noik says, I had one of your NFTs a long time ago. Are you talking about the petroglyphs or are you talking about the reptiles? You mean the little hand-drawn one? Like the black and white ones? You seem... The name Noik is pretty familiar to me. Reptiles? You think you lost it on chain? God damn. That's funny, bro. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Even if it disappeared, that's better for the supply, man. It's just another burn. But I really appreciate that. You got a milady, so I guess that's a Remilio, but you got taste. You got taste. Is that an OG Mexico jersey? Nah, hell nah, bro. This one replaces the Aztec calendar with Jesus. And it's got Malverde. It's got like a Chevron logo. And the truck skirts. The logo's different. Got a scorpion on it. Got the barbed wire with the Chevy logo. Yeah. Why not? Is it okay if you explain what coins to avoid to not get rugged other than the obvious stuff? Nah, low-key, I'm about to end the stream right now. But Noik, it was really good to see you again, bro. I'm gonna hit you with the follow. And okay, I don't know if you're still here. You probably dipped out, but that was a fire song, bro. Keep telling people that you got that shit. I'm ending the stream right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. Noik, you know, I don't know if you're still here, but there is actually like a benefit to having that NFT. If you're in my Discord, which is free, and you have that NFT, which you do, then you get a lifetime access to the like alpha group type shit. So if you join that shit, I'll give you your utility. But yeah. Anyways, I'll be back a little bit later, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. We're all gonna make it.